Dear BHEL Officers City Welfare Association members, our BHEL Officers City was developed with a long vision of building a township equivalent to our township in Kailasapuram, Trichy. In 2010, the real estate was booming. So, commercial perspective of the promoter and 2010 customer mindset allowed us to think of a commercial layout. Except for some self-sufficiency efforts like full-fledged dedicated water tank, provisions for gardens, shopping complex, Kalyana Mandapam and schools. The spectacular 30, 40, 50 and 60 feet wide metal roads and drainage for rainwater is also worth mentioning. This layout, except for few lacunas, is indeed one of its kind, unmatchable to any of the layout then developed elsewhere in the city. But unfortunately, the real estate business's charm came down. From 2015 to 2018, it was complete shutdown, and our layout growth reduced to its barest minimum. Now, the maximum growth in residential real estate is very less to the extent of just 4 to 5%. When the idea of BHEL Officer City was first incepted in 2007-2008, many of the executives were interested in owning a plot in the city and building a house. But when the location was finalized, there was a sudden reduction in actual takers, and our share was just 300 plots out of 600. Later, when it comes to the interest of actual building a house and staying there as residents, our share further shrunk and we are left out with just 8 houses. It is indeed a luck to all our plot owners that we have a school functioning in our layout. The school management efforts and patience need to be appreciated. In this circumstance, our association is doing its level best in maintaining the layout without bushes by periodic jungle clearance. The association has installed solar street lamps in 15 locations and we are going to add 3 more in coming days. From this 2 lakh capacity water tank, the association has also ensured supply of water to all our plots in the layout. The water supply is indeed a great support to the residents. The plot owners have taken interest to bring about greenery in their plots with water supply. Greenery enthusiastic plot owner Mr. Kalyanaraman V have installed solar panels in his plots for pumping water. When the promoter got our layout finally approved, our committed office bearer, Mr. N. Karthikeyan, got our plot approved in line with it. He drove around the city, collected all money, paid all dues for us, and got our plots approved. He deserves a sincere applause. Still, the growth and the value for our investment is not guaranteed unless we make marked difference and make our layout distinct. We can see the difference evidently in our neighborhood. Morai city layout. Except for the main road connectivity, they also have all lacuna. Still, the growth in Morai city layout is multifold. We can attribute two main reasons for such a growth. One, dedicated promoter. Two, committed residents. Now, I would like to remind you of our original mission of developing a layout like the one in our township. Our township is one of its kind and it's totally green when viewed through our Google Maps. It's green because we have spared enough space for growing trees. The space for growing trees in commercial layouts is not only ignored but also considered waste. The space for growing trees is a non-profit idea in general commercial attitude. But the space for growing trees is around 80% and actual built-up area is just 20% in our townships. The layout, one in the screen, is a commercial layout in Chattanooga, USA. In this layout, we see a similar pattern of 80% for greenery and 20% for built-up area. It is an order of this day in US and other developed countries. And such layouts would be future rules. I would like to share that challenged growth of our layout is actually a blessing in disguise. Now, I would like to suggest that 6 blocks can be amalgamated to make a unit of around 14,400 square feet. In this 14,400 square feet, area of 3,000 square feet will be for building 6 flats and remaining 11,400 square feet shall be for greenery. If such an effort is made, then there will be around 50 units in our layout, which is very similar to one we see in Chattanooga or in our BHEL township. Such an effort would make the layout totally green and remarkably distinct. Since the present real estate market is down, we can start our amalgamation and greenery development now, and in a year or two, maximum of 3, our green plots will be of preferred choice for the builders for their investment. Such green layouts of this kind will be the most nearest one to our cities. We know our layout is just 2 kilometers from Trichy airport. And for finance, we can together work out better means of obtaining without affecting our present day budget. This is now a suggestion. With all your support, this can be developed as a project. Such project would ensure returns for the owners who consider this layout an investment and a most preferred and comfortable settlement for the owners who opt to stay. I request you all to come out with suggestions and participate in this mission of greenery in our area. Thank you.